Hey guys, Sav here. Today we're going to do map completion tips and tricks in the new map Lake Doric. And there's really going to be two main things we're going to go over here. For the most part, this is a fairly straightforward map. There's 9 vistas, 3 waypoints, 6 hearts, and 16 points of interest. I had just barely started map completing with my engineer here, and I haven't, unfortunately, shown the whole map yet. The whole map's not showing yet, but the one point of interest that we're going to be particularly looking at is the one in the top right corner of the map in the Centaur camp. I'm going to show you an easier way to get that instead of just running straight up the mountain. There's several ways that people suggest that you get that, and I'll kind of go over all of them when we get there. And then there's going to be a vista over here somewhere, and again I'll show you when I have the map opened up. Alright guys, here I am. I just did the heart in the Harvest Cascades. You don't actually have to do the heart in order to get where we're going. I haven't uncovered it yet on the map. You see there's a commander tag up there, so hopefully this will actually make it a little bit easier for me. One of the ways to do this that I've heard people say is just join a map that's doing the leather farm. That corner of the map is the leather farm. The Centaurs, there's a bunch of chests around where you pick up leather. So you can just join a map, do the leather farm, and eventually you'll make it to the point of interest. There's also the thief way. Just take a thief, perma-stealth, or even an engineer, which I have, with the scrapper, and just perma-stealth your way up and, walk right past it and just keep going. So those are, but if you're doing it without a thief or engineer, and you're not doing the leather farm, I'm going to show you what's called the back way, which would still help if you had a thief or an engineer. Trust me, it's not going to be super easy. In fact, I'm actually probably going to trade into scrapper and put on my stealth, whatever it's called, to help, because there's a small section where you'll see when I get there. You're probably still going to need a little help. I've seen a ranger do it with the pet, and the pet takes the aggro, so that you don't have to fight anything. You'll see when I get there. I'll explain it when I get there. So anyway, so you're going to come from the heart, basically I'm right outside the guy's house. The heart's right up here, Norin, and I'll show you where to go to start going the back way. We're heading, see a forest spider hatchling, we're heading straight for him. You want to come watch these mines here. I'm going to head up this hill, head straight for the spider there, and right behind the spider is this cave. So we're heading to this cave. And there's actually a vista over there, which this will also help you get the vista, so I guess this is an extra bonus to the video that I wasn't even going to mention. We actually have to go down into the water, so you can just jump down, it's not a big deal. And we're looking not for this ledge right here, there's another ledge that hits close to the water, it's up a little further. Let's also get us that point of interest up there.
Just one more confirmation of how great I am.
Good.
Sweet.
So we're actually coming, I believe, to this one. Yeah, to this one right here. And we're going to turn right back around and go back this way. You see these right here? We're going to be jumping on all of those to get all the way to the top here. Jump across here. Excuse me. That one's a little tricky. You should have some swiftness to get across it, just to make sure you make the jump. Otherwise, you'll have to fall back down and do it again. And as you can see, we've made it to the top here. We get this vista. the point of interest, which looks like I already got. And if you talk to this guy right here, Nature's Watcher, if I talk to him, there we go, he will give you a magic imbued peach. And this magic imbued peach will give us plus 100 power, plus 100 condition damage, and plus 20% experience for kills. The fruit is good. I think it only takes effect in Lake Doric. I think that's what I'm reading here. So you can't use this in raids or anything like that. I've actually never eaten one of these. That's the first time I actually ate one. Yeah, cool. Peach a day.
Sweet, sweet.
I should probably eat those. Anyway. So we're going from here. Hopefully this bat leaves me alone. And we're going to jump across there. Again, probably need some swiftness. Some swiftness would be nice. And now we're kind of making our way up this hill here. As you can see, I now have uncovered the corner of the map where I'm trying to go, finally. This point of interest right here. Again, this is probably going to be a lot easier with somebody doing the leather farm for us. Alright, unfortunately, those oak carts, I aggroed them, so I had to kill them. So that's what the cut was for. So we're going to head up this way here, towards this vista over here. So I guess this is more bonus for the video. I wasn't intending on showing you, but I might as well grab this vista while I'm up here. We're heading up here. We're actually going to head back that way in just a minute, but we'll grab this vista real quick. I guess I should show it, huh? As you can see, the leather farm is, you know, this is kind of a bad time, I guess, to be showing you guys the back way, because there's a clear path for me to just run straight up there right now because of the leather farm, but I don't know what I do for YouTube, I guess. Give me views. Okay, so this is where we're heading. You can see the Centaur standing right there. It's an elite, so it helps to have something to kind of take care of that. So we're going to glide down. You can see we're going to go up this way and kind of wander away and then climb up here to there. That maybe want to try to kill it. I'm going to try to sneak past it with my sneak gyro. If you have like a warrior or something like that, you might want to try to kill it. It's going to be really the only tricky part of this. After that, it's kind of just straightforward. Run until you die, basically. So here we go. Kind of got to work your way around these things. It's definitely scalable. It might just take a little finagling. Alright, so we're just about to the top. I'm going to drop my sneak gyro here. Get stealthed up for a minute here. I got 3, 2, it's going to end, and then okay. Hopefully it stays with me long enough. And now we're at the top. We're just going to go right off to the right here. Try to stay healed. Wish my sneak gyro was with me. Drop all your heals. Keep running. And fortunately, like I said, for me at least in this video, the farm just came through. So there's usually a lot of centaurs standing in here. So like I said, you're just gonna have to drop all your heals. If you're running a guardian, drop all your ages, and just run until you die. Like I said, it's probably a lot easier just to join. It might be. I'm not gonna say it's a lot easier. It's a lot more time-consuming, probably, to join the leather farm. I do suggest joining the leather farm if you don't want to sneak in the back way. But I did show you guys how to sneak in the back way, and that was the point of this video: show you how to sneak in the back way. And they are starting to respawn, so I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Fortunately, I'm alive. Normally, I'm dead at this point, and I have to go back to the waypoint. But I'm alive, so I'm going to grab a couple of these strong boxes on my way down and get the hell out of here. Just a quick bonus for this video, guys. I wasn't even going to mention this, but I might as well. I've actually seen it asked in map chat like 2 or 3 times. It's not really hard vista to get, but I've actually seen a lot of people ask how to get this vista. Since I just so happen to be back at this waypoint, the Red Leaf Retreat waypoint outside Harvest Cascades, I will show you how to do it, because you go right from here, you basically turn around and head back towards this tent, and there's a little opening here in the cave. And just run through the cave. On the other side is the vista. Not that way, this way. Might have to kill some bats, but so far I've actually done a good job staying out of combat. If the bats get you into combat, you have to kill the bats. And there's that. Alright guys, for the last part of this video, I'm going to show you how to get this vista over here. You see, I'm at the Lakeside Bizarre waypoint inside the Lakeside Bizarre, and I'm going to show you how to get that vista down there. Over there. There's a cave. I think it's over here. Go through this cave. Okay, I went the wrong way. There's 2 ways into the cave. We've now learned. I didn't actually realize there was 2 ways into the cave. I thought there was only one. And we come out at this like little temple area. And if you look at the wall over here, there's a little crack behind. I guess this is Grenth. Grenth or Balthazar. I always get them mixed up, actually. Let's see. No, that's Balthazar, so this is Grenth. Behind Grenth is a little hole in the wall, and there's some stairs. I believe you go to the left. Actually, you go right. And just keep following the steps up. I think that's the end of the steps, right? I actually don't remember. And you can see the vista from here, but you can see we're not there yet. We have to kind of climb up this thing a little bit here. To the right here. Let's see. There is a way up it. Maybe I've missed it already. Yeah, we're gonna move dirt through here. Over here. Again, it's like, it's kind of finagle. You kind of just got to make your way up these rocks or whatever, platforms. And here we are. Alright guys, that is finally
Endurance running low.
the end of map completing Lake Doric. Get to a safe distance from that dude, and I will explain what I mean by finally. This is out of the 4 new maps. This one was it Bitterfrost Frontier, Ember Bay, Bloodtide Coast, not Bloodtide Coast. Oh man, Bloodstone Fen. This is by far the longest one to... I didn't even get a key. Damn it. The longest one to map complete. Actually, if you even want to complete... If you want to entail all of the Living World maps, so you're also including Silver Waste, Dry Top, and the name of the map that I never remember, which is... Oh my god, I don't even know where it is. It's somewhere south of Lion's Arch, I think. Yeah, right here. South Sun Cove. If you want to include all of those maps as well, it's still, I mean, you can complete probably 2 of them in the time it takes to do this map. And the problem with this map, as far as map completing is concerned, is there's 6 hearts. And all 6 of the hearts are like painstaking. They're very long and tedious hearts. Some hearts it just feels like there's almost nothing to do at times. I mean, there's one heart, the heart down here in New Loamhurst, where if there's not an event going on, you're basically planting flowers and checking fish traps. It's really, really long. Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of the hearts in this map. This heart over here, for Fortivenia, is actually a fun heart. It's probably one of my favorite hearts they've actually put in a game, where you transform into a, they cloak you as a white mantle, and you go in and you go in and sabotage. You're basically running in and pressing F on a bunch of things. But I don't know, I enjoy it. I actually enjoy that heart. And this is one of the quicker hearts. Especially in this map. It's definitely one of the quicker hearts in this map. This heart's not too bad. There's a lot of enemies around here, a lot of stuff you can do right out in front here. It doesn't take too long. But the maps on the south end, Sager's Haven, Lakeside Bizarre, New Loamhurst, these hearts are just horrible. They take forever. Or at least they feel that way. And this one, whatever, in Doric's Landing, this one, really bad. There's a bunch of crates down here you have to pick up and bring up here. That's the main thing to do. And then there's just every once in a while a few white men will show up and you kill them. And every once in a while a golem, a bloodstone golem, will spawn and you kill that. And that's really all you do for that heart. And this one takes forever as well. Not a big fan of the bottom ones. Again, Sager's Haven, Lakeside Bizarre, New Loamhurst, Doric's Landing. These hearts all I could go without. These 2, not so bad. Harvest Cascades and Fortivenia. So that's it for my video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.